to my channel, and as you can see from the title, today we are going for this gorgeous nude brown makeup look. I think this is so universal. You can pretty much use it for any kind of outfit or any kind of outing that you're going for. As you can see, it is so warm toned, but at the same time this looks so chic and clean. You can go for this kind of look for any kind of season throughout the year. Also, I haven't gave up on the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop tint because I was going for an everyday look. I wanted a medium to sheer coverage, so again I have gone with the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop on my skin today. I love Fenty Beauty as a brand, so I wanted to try it again with a primer this time. As you saw in my tutorial when I did a review on this, I didn't apply a primer on my face. This time I actually went with my favorite primer, which is from Dr. Brandt, and it's the Pores No More primer. This is a great primer. I keep mentioning this in my tutorials because this helps a lot in the longevity of the makeup, and it completely disappears all the pores on your face, so it looks very seamless. So this is one of my favorite and best primers out there, and I combined it with the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop today. So as you could see, first time applying the primer on my face, evenly spreading it out mainly on my T-zone, because last time if you saw my tutorial, my issues with all the oil was on the T-zone mainly. I have made the focus point especially my T-zone with the primer, and I have applied it on my T-zone. And then I took just a very tiny amount of it because I did not want a full coverage. I just went for a pump and a half, and I've just spread it all over and blended it with a beauty blender. Hopefully this time the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop will not fail me. I will let you guys know if this time it works for me. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get started with the eye look, because that is our focus point for this gorgeous nude makeup. Alright guys, so I have zoomed you guys in so that you can get a closer look at what I'm gonna do with my eye. Today I'm using the Violet Wasp Pro eyeshadow palette. It has some beautiful warm shades, which is what I need for my today's tutorial. So let's get started. Before I start applying the eyeshadows, I'm going to prime my eyes. So again, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to put a very tiny amount on both my eyes and just spread it out using my finger. Alright, so now that the eyes are prepped, let's start putting our eyeshadows. So as you can see, this particular palette has so many warm shades, so many brown colors. So based off your skin tone, you can probably change the colors. But I'm gonna start first with this shade. So let's take a tiny amount of this on a fluffy brush and just put it on the crease.
Just to start adding that color.
Take some more of this shade. Now I'm going to intensify it a bit more with this smoky grayish brown shade. Again, I'm just going to work it on my crease for now, nowhere else. Now I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and just swirl it around so that there are no harsh lines. Now again, I'm going to take a tiny fluffy brush and I'm going to add some of this reddish brown shade. It's called Work, just to add that dimension on the crease. It acts as a good transition because on the lid I plan to add a brown red, so if it has a hint of a reddish brown on the transition, it adds that dimension to the eye. Take some more. I'm just gonna bring it down to my lid as well slightly, so that when I add the brown, it melts together well. Now I'm gonna mix the two shades, this one and this smoky grayish brown, together, and then just keep working it on my crease. Again, taking the two. Now I'm going to take a packing brush and I'm going to start putting a darker brown like this. This is called Strong. It's a very dark brown. That is what I want. So start with the bottom. It's a beautiful brown shade because I want my lid to really pop with the brown. And then slowly I'm gonna fill my entire lid. And as you can see, this packing brush really helps a lot with the proper application of the color on the lid, because we want that intensified look on the lid. Now I'm going back with my fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna take some more of work, which is that reddish brownish shade, and I'm just gonna blend it on the crease so that it looks seamless, right? And there are no gaps. That is what I want. And then that intensified brown is at the center of the eye, which is the focus point, right? So it looks so pretty. Now I'm gonna take a very tiny fluffy brush because I want to define my brow bone. I'm gonna go with this color. It is a very shimmery champagne gold color. It's called Amaze Balls. Just take a very tiny amount and just put it on your brow bone just for that added highlight, like that. Now let's clean up the bottom of the eye to complete the eye look. And for the bottom of the eye, I'm going to use a pencil brush, and again I'm going to take this dark brown mixed with work. So take work and then the dark brown together and have that beautiful blended line at the bottom as well. At the corners, as you can see, I'm always putting it upwards so that it blends with the upper eye properly. Make sure it doesn't look harsh, so I'm taking the colors again. It should be well blended and not looking harsh at all. So make sure of that. I think it looks so gorgeous. See, and how easy it is to do, right? So I'm going to do the exact same steps on this eye as well and finish my eye and be right back. Alright guys, so I have completed the other eye as well, and I put my liner and my mascara and my lashes on, and here is the completed look. I think the look came out great, and it can be a great everyday makeup look irrespective of the season. So I hope you like it. Now let's quickly finish it with a perfect lip color. I would definitely recommend to go with a muted brown color in this case because that's going to complement the look really well. So let's go with that. My favorite is from Rare Beauty. This is their liquid lipstick and the shade is Brave. It's like a muted terracotta shade. So let's quickly apply this. As you can see, it's a very beautiful nudish brown color with a hint of coral in it. I really like it and I think it complements my skin tone a lot. I think we are done. I'm not going to put any highlight because as you can see, I have a breakout happening, so I don't want to highlight it because if you put some kind of shimmer on top of it, then it's going to look even more evident. So I'm not going to put any highlighter, but let's quickly finish with a spritz of Fix Plus. Alright guys, so here is the completed look. I think it looks so chic and elegant at the same time because it's so nude and brown. You can pretty much pair it up with any kind of clothing that you're going for. It's a great everyday look for work or school, and you can pretty much switch around the brown shades as well. As you could see, there are so many brown options in a palette, so you can definitely play around and go with a lighter or a darker brown on your lid to make it different to what I have currently. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, then please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye guys.